Hello team, I thought I should send out a video pretty quickly as some of you have already seen some of the changes that we've immediately made this evening. Hopefully some of you have seen the recent government news and advice saying about minimising large groups and staying away from community spaces or public areas, mainly to obviously minimise the infection rate that is currently rising pretty rapidly in the UK. For me as a director of Shirefit and the owner, I have to think about our central goal, and Shirefit is always built on wanting to help people, and I need to make a conscious decision to try and be part of a group of people helping and making a difference. And I need to think about the health of not only just yourselves but also your family and other people connected to you. So, as you've seen already, we've immediately changed our class structure to open gym. We've maintained our hours, and that is purely so we can minimise the amount of people that we have in the gym at one time on the gym floor training. We've lowered this down to 7 people training, or 5 to 7 people training every hour, and this will be running until further notice, until we know some more guidelines on what is happening, mainly to control our spread and hopefully control any other mitigating factors that we do not want to be part of, and try and keep people as healthy as possible. One of our members we've been advising with is Professor Stuart Maitland-Nibbs, who's a doctor who's currently advising people on coronavirus, and also we've been speaking to UK Active, and they've been advising us on what we need to do also. So a quick bit that we received from Professor Stuart Maitland-Nibbs. Covid-19 is a new virus, never seen before as such. No one has immunity. Neither can we predict with certainty who will be critically ill. What we can say is under normal circumstances, the NHS can mostly save severe critical illness in healthy people aged 20 to 65. This relies on there being space in the NHS system. Without space, then those people and people with other conditions such as heart attacks and trauma will sadly become victims and die unnecessarily. We can protect the elderly and people with underlying health conditions by stopping them going out completely, but we need to blunt the infection rate of everyone else. To do this, we need to slow transmission by stopping the virus having its next meal in effect. We know the virus is being transmitted up to 2 days before any symptoms show. You will feel completely well but be contagious and spreading Covid-19. This is why social distancing is necessary at this time, not only for people who are ill, but for all. This is about your safety and everyone else's, young and old. Thanks, Stu, for sending that through. So, what's going to be happening? Well, obviously, we still want to give you guys as much as possible, hence we're keeping the gym open for as long as physically possible until we're told that we cannot, and we'll end up trying to change everything we can do to keep helping you train. And I'm going to talk you through the stage in a second what we're going to be doing. So obviously you see we're doing these open gym sessions. There will be a coach at the gym, and their role is to obviously to manage people footfall coming in and out of the gym, so please make sure you book on and claim your open gym slots. And they'll also be on the gym floor to help you with coaching, movements, but please be conscious, obviously they'll be there for a prolonged amount of time, so their job is to obviously manage and help you guys as much as physically possible. This is stage 1, and as you see, we're going to keep the gym open 7 days a week with normal hours running from 6 AM until late at night, and likewise on the weekend, to hopefully enable as many of you to still come in and train and use all the equipment and follow our programming, because it will still be written up on the boards. If things obviously do escalate further, the first stage for us is that we'll minimise the hours that we reopen the gym, again to obviously shorten the amount of numbers of people coming to the gym. That is our next step. You've already seen the released home workouts, and as of tomorrow, we'll be going live and sending out videos and giving you information on every single home workout, which is available to all of you on Boxmate by going to the timetable, selecting the class and clicking Homeward. We've designed the next 3 weeks, and we'll keep adding weeks on after that depending on what happens. The next stage is obviously that they will tell us that we need to close the gym, and our final thing that we're going to be doing if we have to close the gym is actually giving our equipment out to members to use at home, where obviously all of you will be racing to get whatever piece of equipment you want. We'll track who has them, and obviously then when we reopen, you can all bring it back for us. That's obviously to allow you guys to still continue training if you have to self-isolate, and we'll obviously be at the end of emails and things to help you guys with your training whilst we continue to send out programming to you guys online. Hopefully those things make sense. In terms of things you can do for us when you're at the gym, number 1 is looking for ventilation. So we're going to make sure there's airflow throughout the gym as much as possible. It's going to minimise the likelihood of getting infected. The other one, a big one for us, is making sure cleaning. So we're providing cleaning wipes and everything at the gym. So every piece of equipment you use, please wipe all those piece of equipment down before you then have someone else use it or put it away. And we'll be really, really thankful of that. The final thing is obviously with footfall continue to grow and people coming into the gym, the one thing we cannot continuously do is clean the floor. So I would advise to try and stay away from too much floor work and use obviously equipment as standard at work, rig work, things that would normally you normally do within some of our sessions. For now team, now our next few stages, we will be bringing out some other things as we start to plan, but obviously this has literally just been announced. Things like trying to organise some outdoor workouts and runs by some of our community, and that will be each gym will lead their individual teams and tell you what they're going to do. If you do have any questions or you'd like to speak to us personally, you can email team@shire.fit and that will come through to me and I'll answer all the emails as quick as I can. Thank you again for all of your support. Obviously it's a difficult time for everybody in pretty much all situations, and I am really, really thankful for all the messages and support we've already had as we continue to try and make sure you guys can train and have your little bit of Shire Fit and hopefully we can get through the next month or few months safely and get to the side and back to normal again team. Thank you very much.